All right, welcome back. So again, this week we are working on recounting or retelling stories. And we're thinking about our trash compactor. We're trying to make a big story nice and small, squish it up, tell the most important details. And this week we are learning about folk tales. So this is another folk tale from Korea. And this is called Brother and Sister. So we're going to read this story, and we're going to be thinking about the most important parts of the story, the characters, the main problem, how it gets resolved, the setting where it takes place. So let's take a look. Long ago, a brother and sister grew rice to sell. Through the long summer, they worked together to care for the rice paddies. In the fall, they harvested all the rice and put the rice into bags. Each got the same number of bags. After one harvest, the brother announced he was soon to be married. The sister knew her brother would need money to buy a new house for his bride. She didn't feel the rice was divided fairly, so that night she took an extra bag of rice to her brother's house in secret. The brother, too, felt that the rice was not divided fairly. His sister had a large family. She would need more rice. So that night, the brother took an extra bag to his sister's house in secret. And the next day, the brother and sister counted their rice bags. Strange. Both had the same number as before. So that night, when the moon was full, so it was bright out, they made another attempt. In the moonlight, the brother and sister saw each other carrying a bag of rice. They laughed. The mystery was solved. So this story is about a brother and a sister who work very hard on their rice paddies so they can get those bags of rice to sell so they can have money. And the brother and the sister are both very kind to one another, and they're both looking out for one another. So they both thought that the other one needed an extra bag of rice to sell. Okay, the brother was getting married, and the sister thought that maybe he needed more money for his new house because he's, moving on, getting a nice house for his wife. And the brother knew that his sister had a large family, and he thought that it would be more fair if she had an extra bag. So they swapped. And then they realized that they were both doing this. So it's a really nice story. I like that folk tale a lot. So this will be your seesaw work today, and I'll be doing a little bit of it. So this will be very useful for you. So remember, when we recount a story, we're making it a lot smaller, retelling it, but we're still keeping it the same. So look, they even did it. A brother and sister grow and sell rice. They introduce the characters and what they do. Really quick and simple though, and in their own words. They each get the same number of bags of rice. Okay, so let's go to the next part. What happens in the middle? Sister feels like her brother might need more rice. Since he's getting married. So she gives him an extra bag. And this is in my own words. Okay, so sister feels like her brother needs more rice since he's getting married. So she gives him an extra bag. What does brother do in the middle of the story? Let's see. The brother, too, felt the rice was not divided fairly. His sister had a large family. She would need more rice. So that night, the brother took an extra bag to his sister's house in secret. So you can rewrite that in your own words here. What did the brother do? He also gave an extra bag of rice to his sister, right? And then what happens in the end? What was that funny little moment they had when they realize that they have the same amount? So they go back the next night to swap them again, and then they see each other in the moonlight, right? So talk about that for the ending. Talk about what the brother does in the middle. And I gave you what the sister's doing, and you can try to rewrite that in your own words as well. That would be really good practice for you. But remember, we are just taking a big, long story and we're making it nice and compact. We're taking a big pile of trash and we're making it nice and compact, like a trash compactor. Okay, we're still keeping those characters, those events, those important details, the problem, how it gets solved. But that's it. And we're retelling it in our own words. All right, I hope you like this folktale. This will be for you on your seesaw assignment. And have a great day.